What's up, gamers? It's me, Sidrain. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I haven't recorded a video in like forever. So, me looking at myself, talking to myself feels a little strange. I know, as I just said, I haven't showed up in forever, and I said I was like, oh yeah, I'll do an upload by October. And so I uploaded that one Genshin Impact video, and I hope that would be enough to satiate you people, satisfy you guys while I'm away doing your mom or something. But hey, I finally got the motivation and the time to record, because like it usually comes one or the other. It's either, hey, my motivation decided to show up, but I'm busy. I'm doing homework. I'm doing a choir thing because I'm in choir. Or it's, I have a lot of free time. I have the motivation to do a video, and if I did, I don't even know what it would be about. So, but hey, here we are, recording with time. Everything's worked out. And what we're going to be talking about today is what I've been up to anime-wise for the past 4 months. This was meant to be a lot less time because it was meant to be like, I started planning this in like July. I was like, ooh, we're going to review a lot of the stuff that has been happening with anime recently. Ooh, so happy. And I was like, yeah, I got the motivation. I'm up at 4 a.m. I'm recording videos. I'm doing great. And then I recorded a bunch of videos and I tried editing them. And I'm like, God, why am I so cringe? And then I cancel them. But that's enough prologue. We're here in October doing a video I planned to do in July. So the good news is we have more anime news to talk about. So let's start with what has been happening to me, otaku-wise. Firstly, I've been doing a lot of manga. The Death Note short stories. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do anything. You see it. That's what it is. It's the Death Note short stories. It's something that I've kind of wanted to get like manga-wise for a while because I got the Japanese version like a few years back. And I didn't know the English version was out, so just got that. Let's do a quick review of it. First part, I think it was really cool. Or actually, the part with Akira, or C-Tira, was kind of cringe because it's kind of boring. The part with Akira, though, I liked that. A solid 7 out of 10. C-Tira was a solid 4 out of 10. The Death Eraser part of the first edition of Death Note, 2 out of 10. It was an interesting story, but the Death Erasers kind of ruined it. 5. Yeah, that's all the short stories. Next up we have Tsunehiko Watanabe's The Ideal Sponger Life. Now, if you are like me and you didn't know what the hell you expected when you got this, I didn't do any sort of research. I read the first page and I decided, you know what? It's a goddamn attractive character. No, for real though, I didn't know what to expect. I just knew it was an isekai. I knew it was by one of my favorite artists, Hinotsuki Neko. And I got it. So it's actually surprisingly good. Like the world building and the map, like not just like building up the world, like the history of the world, the cultures, like the way the countries interact with one another, and like the diplomatic problems, but also the way they build their magic system, in which like it's kind of like Fate, where it's like the longer you've been going on, the better you are, or whatever. The longer lineage, the better it is. That's really good, but on top of that, the way they portray magic in a sense of like, it drains a lot of my mana to do even like a simple spell or not simple spell, but it takes a lot of mana to even be able to do a spell. And it's not anything extravagant. It's just like, it's kind of like alchemy, where it like makes things happen. And it's not like some sort of, oh, well, I used fire magic and it created like an inferno straight from hell. It's like, I used fire magic. I used an incantation for fire magic, and then I created a campfire. I don't know. It's cool. Would recommend if you like attractive, tan, redheaded women. Next up is something else I have obtained, the Record of Ragnarok volumes. I have already stated my opinion on Record of Ragnarok. I think it's wonderful. It's probably one of the better fighting mangas out there. It's not the best, but it is pretty good. It's literally just fighting. That doesn't stand true most of the time these days, but in its early days of these, like Lu Bu versus Thor or Adam versus God. Sorry, not God, Zeus. He pretty much plays the role of Yahweh anyway. Who cares? Yeah, you did just pure testosterone-filled fighting. And you know what? I'm a better man for reading it. My only complaint about the manga is that they make the volumes either too short and then they make the volumes too short and then they pace it really weirdly. So like Lu Bu, the Lu Bu v Thor fight doesn't like finish until volume 2, but you don't think that because you see Lu Bu and Thor on the cover, and you think, oh, well, it'll be done by the end of volume 1. But no, they just say like the Einherjar, the God Killers, and then where is it? This far into the Adam v Zeus, right here. This far into the Adam v Zeus volume, that's when Lu Bu like finishes the fight, or Lu Bu and Thor's fights finish. So I feel clickbaited. I see this, and I think, oh, the entire volume is going to be Adam and Zeus fighting. Alas, the last chapter or two is Sasaki just showing up. So the pacing's really weird, but I love Record of Ragnarok, so I'm just going to keep buying it. I'm a whore. Who cares? And that's about all the manga I've gotten. If we're going to talk like other stuff, I play gacha games. Princess Connect, same as always. Everybody's waiting for Nyaru. Fate Go. Imaginary Scramble's coming up. Van Gogh, let's go, baby. Dislight, actually, funnily enough, I was going to do a reaction video of Dislight's new version preview like a month and a half ago. But I was midway through editing, and then I had to go to school. And I was like, oh, I'll do it when I get home. And I never did it. Yeah, that's how my gacha games are going. Now let's talk about some anime news. And I actually have these things written down. Oh, wait. Speaking of the first bit of anime news, Onimai. So, KU, doodle animator, he is working on one of my favorite, like, slice of life, just, like, calm series. KU also did Hollow Cure, which the second update came out last month. Wonderful. I still refuse to pull for anybody aside from Fauna, though. But yeah, Onimai is actually a manga that I recently got into, like January, but I only got the first volume. I got a bunch of other volumes in June, and I have to say it is one of the better, just like calm little, chill, funny stories. And it's not because I'm biased towards Genderbender. So yeah, anime announcement. We'll see it at some point in time. End of season 3 of Kaguya-sama. I was gonna do a whole separate video, but I was worried it was gonna end up like Diduk, where he makes like a video of Attack on Titan every year. It's just like Attack on Titan is a masterpiece. Attack on Titan is beautiful. Attack on Titan is still a masterpiece. Attack on Titan is crumbling down. And then it goes eventually he changes the thumbnail to just be like, no, I don't want that. Wait, that's fucking spoilers. I shouldn't say that. Everybody's seen the memes. Who cares? But yeah, I didn't want to do a whole video because it's just like, what do I talk about for a whole 7 minutes? And I ultimately decided, you know what? I'll just talk about it now. So, Kaguya-sama Season 3 ending. Loved it. It reminded me of how cringe it was in the manga. And not like cringe in a bad way, but like just like it's such a sweet moment. And then she's like, and then it did a little bit of tongue. And then I cringed. Because I'm like, no, Kaguya, don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin the moment. It still haunts my head to this day. I'll think about it, in passing period or something. I'll just be like, remember when Kaguya stuck her tongue and tried to do that? No, it was a wonderful ending. And honestly, I would be slightly happy if... I'd be kind of happy if the anime adaptation stopped right there. It's happy. Everybody that's anime only probably knows there's more manga, but they'd be satisfied with that ending. Only downside is you wouldn't get as much Ishigami and Miko, but we all make sacrifices. Next up is... Okay, Oshi-no-ko, my most viewed video that isn't the fucking Nutstaku video. Oshi-no-ko, the Yen Press announcement. I think I should have what their Volume 1 cover looks like. Oh my fucking god. Well, their Volume 1 cover looks like somewhere in here. Right here. So this is their Volume 1 cover, and I'm very glad that Yen Press did not try and, localize the name. Because, it's such a... It's that weird language barrier thing, where it's like, one thing doesn't translate to another well. So, Oshi-no-ko can mean, my star, or supporting the child of the idol you love, and, several other translations. But what are you supposed to do when trying to translate that into English? You know? It's kind of like part of the culture, I'd say. Because, the closest thing we have to say, the term oshi in English is bias, which is, the K-pop thing, but don't ask me about that. I'm not well-versed in that. But, yeah, until, recently, we haven't had a specific term for oshi. We've just said, oh, yeah, favorite. In the official anime adaptation announcements, they showed a poster or something of and I'll see if I can find it. Here it is. Official bit of... Focus. Don't make it so goddamn bright. Hold on. What if I do this? Genius, please. Okay, it's dark. Sorry, this is so fucking dumb. Yeah. Hoshino Ai. She makes an appearance. It's her anime. And I'm very happy to see that the anime is coming along. Probably gonna be out sometime in 2023, if not 2024. And yeah, that's about it for the Oshi-no-ko news. The Yen Press release is January 17th. Not too jazzed about that, but you do what you can. At least we're getting it in English. Now, this one specifically to the Reddit of Record of Ragnarok. It has been 3 months, and they're still arguing about Qin Shi Huang versus Hades. About Qin fucking cheated. It was bullshit. Where is Persephone? Hades had no backstory. To which I say, fuck you all. It was a good round. It was kind of fun. I like Qin because Hermes? Yeah, Hermes and him got along well. You did it. It's good. Round 7, not the best round, obviously. I might be a little bit biased towards Jack the Ripper, but still good. And that's about it. And over at Anime Expo, see what I mean by this is planned in July? I'm reading you Anime Expo announcements from fucking July. Anime Expo, they gave more announcements for Season 2 of Record of Ragnarok. Who cares? I don't care. Yeah. And they said they're going to have a lot more time, a lot more people, a lot more everything to work on it, which hopefully we get better animation. I'm going to be fucking pissed if they fuck up, like, Jack. And yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Bleach. I don't watch Bleach. I'm happy for all you people that watch Bleach. Or actually, I do watch Bleach. I got to like after Grimjow is first introduced, and then like Ichigo goes into a training arc where he starts ignoring his friends and all that shit, and then he goes to like the weird road people, and then he like trains underground with them. Yeah, that's where I got to before I stopped like watching. I didn't have enough like hours at 3 a.m. to binge Bleach. Beach? What are you saying, Damien? And the slightly less popular one, I'm kidding around. Chainsaw Man. It's the elephant in the room at this point. I saved the best for last. So Chainsaw Man is it's releasing weekly, just as every other anime is. And Denji wanted to grab some. Me too, man. Animation's fucking wonderful. They're doing better with their rotoscoping than they were in Attack on Titan Season 4. Good old Mappa. Yeah, it's great. Makima is fucking terrifying. Denji just like me for real. Denji is the literal definition of it's the dog in me. Pochita was cute. I accidentally read spoilers of Pochita, but who cares? It's wonderful. I love Chainsaw Man. I really like all the references that they have in the opening. My favorite being the Big Lebowski's opening. Big Lebowski's opening? What the fuck are you saying, Damien? My favorite being Big Lebowski's like bowling thing in the opening. Yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, Trash Taste Tour is going on at the time of this recording. Lots of fun. Anybody who saw it, good for you. Me too, man. Hold on. Don't reveal feet. And also, if my ring light falls down, I will cry. Yeah, I went. Sorry. Yeah. I saw the Trash Chase people. I have my poster over there. I didn't want to grab it. And I have my shirt in the wash right now. So, it was a lot of fun. Joey had the worst fucking take ever, saying that chicken steak fucking exists. And pork steak. Typical Joey shenanigans. Also, speaking of Weeb Hall, I don't want to show the rest of it because that would require me getting up again. And I don't want to sacrifice my lighting, so. But I got the Ceres Fauna merch. It's arrived. The teacup is wonderful. I used the keychain for a while until I got a girlfriend, and then I broke up with her, so I will start using it again. And yeah, we're doing great. Otaku fam. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a longer video, so I apologize to everybody in advance. But hey, more thigh drain. And if I was a bigger channel, I'd have more runtime. But I do not get money, so it doesn't matter anyways. So, I just wanted to talk about things that have been happening to me anime-wise in the past couple of months since I've been fucking gone. Because I checked my last real upload, and it was like literally 6 months ago. And then other than that, I had an update video, which I don't count as a real upload, 3 months ago, and I recorded that on stream at like 3 a.m. So I don't think that counts. Who cares though? This has been Thigh Drain. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you made it to the end, please comment below that, like, what your favorite anime is, or any cool things that's been happening to you that relates to anime in the comments. Hell, even just say anything cool that's been happening to you. And with that, have a great day.